All right. Whoa! Swing and a miss. There you go. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. What's up, zombie slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Let's Play for 7 Days to Die Hype Train Let's Play. Oh my god, guys, we're on vanilla. I've got a ton of stuff to talk about. Fubar Prime, one of the 7 Days to Die developers, did a Q&A on Twitch. We're going to talk about that. He also had Kinyaju, I think that's how you say it, with him, another 7 Days to Die developer. They did a Q&A. We're going to talk about that today. I'm also going to give my Alpha 17 top 3 Alpha 17 features I'm looking forward to, and top 3 Alpha 17 features I'm worried about. I've also got a lot of talking points from you guys, so we're going to get to all that today. Well, I'm going to talk about the Alpha 17 first, then I'm going to do your talking points. Whatever talking points I don't get to will be pushed back to next episode. All right, guys, if you end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, so Fubar Prime with Kenyaju did a Q&A stream. I'm going to leave a link in the description if I forget. If you guys don't see the link down there, please remind me, and I will make sure to get it in there because you guys need to see this Q&A, okay? It's a 3-hour video, but you guys don't really want to watch the whole 3 hours. Ooh, that's not a lot of gas. That's not a lot of gas. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and make some more cornmeal? There we go. Cornmeal. Let's make it all. To hell with it. We need more gas. Okay, so here are the talking points. Backpack size dependent on player strength. Okay. Now, from what I understand, I could be wrong about this, but it seems like which you're going to start off with like 27 backpack slots, and that is going to raise as your strength raises. Now, is this going to be an Alpha 17? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not really sure. I think a lot of this stuff is up in the air. So, you know, I'm hearing conflicting reports from lots of different places. But he did mention that. Again, don't know if it's going to be Alpha 17, but that is definitely something they are looking at. I think even Roland said that they've been looking at that for a long time. And they just, you know, they were just looking for a way to put it in. I think it sounds like they kind of redid the whole system just to kind of fit in things like this, which sounds really cool. Tiers 1 through 6 items are basically the same stats except durability. So a tier 6 item is only potentially better than a tier 1 item. Mods are everything. So in other words, you're going to want to mod the crap out of your guns. Okay. It sounds like, again, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like a tier 1 gun is going to be the same as a tier 6 gun. I could be wrong about that. That does sound a little weird, doesn't it? That does sound a little weird. So I'm not 100% sure if I've got that right, but that's kind of what I'm reading. Let's make some paint. There we go. Beautiful. How long is that going to last? 10. We need 12 minutes, roughly. We'll go a little bit over 12. There we go. And we'll take that gas out of there. Okay, while we're talking about this, I am going to work on some stuff outside. Okay, so, yeah, tier 1 to 6 items are basically, you know, the same. So you're going to want mods. I think mods are going to be the king in this as far as weapons goes. So I might be mistaken about that, but that's what I read. So I didn't actually hear that part in the stream, but that's what I read about it. So all right, we're going to turn that off because it's too much. All right, so actually we're not even going to be down here. We're going to be on the outside. What else do we have here? Okay, so this is the big one. Okay, this is the big one. I'm going to actually stop moving around and read this. Water replenishes the rate of stamina. Water replenishes the rate of stamina gain. Max 10 per second. So if you water 75, your regeneration rate will be 7.5. Okay. So for your health and stamina, your regeneration rate is going to be directly tied to your thirst. Okay. If you're standing still and you're at full thirst, you will be regaining 10 points per tick, whatever that means. Okay. And if you are moving around, you know, you'll probably use a little bit more. And if you're standing still with like 75% thirst, then you'll be getting 7.5% per tick. So that's what we're looking at on that stuff. Also, so that's the way regeneration is going to work. Also, okay, food percentage caps stamina total. Okay. And both food and water are used replacing stamina. Okay, so basically, from what I'm understanding is, and this is a little confusing. I'm hearing different things from different people. From what I understand, drink is going to do your stamina regeneration. That's pretty straightforward. But then also, food is going to be your stamina max. right? So, and guys, I don't even know if this is the way this is going to work, but I'm sure it's going to be changed as the fun pimps like see what works and what doesn't. But from what I understand, if your food is at 100%, your stamina is at 100%. If your food is not at 100%, your stamina won't be at 100%. And if you want to get your stamina maxed to 100%, then you're going to have to go ahead and eat more food. Okay, so I'm not really sure that's going to work. I kind of have some thoughts on that, but I'm going to kind of keep that to myself right now because I could be misunderstanding some of this stuff. And, you know, even if I'm not, some of this stuff could change. I don't really know. I don't think anybody knows. And it's probably going to be changing as things go along as well. So that, but either way, man, that is going to be really interesting. Let me go ahead and turn down the audio here so we can actually hear what I'm saying and let me augur. All right, what else? Okay, so there is an amazing party team system. Now, Fubar Prime said the party system is going to be in Alpha 17, so that's interesting. And basically, you could see your teammates' direction. You can see how far they are away from you, and you can see their hit points. It almost looks like a party system you'd see in an MMO, and it had me very excited for multiplayer. It really looked cool the way it was like. It just reminded me a lot of an MMO. And, you know, I'm a big fan of MMOs, so that made me very, very happy. As far as, like, you know, the regeneration on stamina, the max stamina, I'm going to have to look a little bit more into that. You know, I don't really 100% understand the way it works. I think I know, but there's been a lot of times I thought I knew the way things were going to work in this game, and that's not quite the way they worked. Like I'm saying, like, if your max stamina is based off your food, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because, you know, if your food gets down to 75%, is your stamina going to be at 75% max? That would be like right now. Oh, what the hell happened there? Hold on. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to dig this out anyway, so to hell with it. Might be a bugged area. That happens sometimes. You know, if your food's at 50%, is your stamina max going to be at 50%? I mean, even now you can't get down to 50% stamina max. Think about it. Like, what is the lowest you can get down as far as wellness goes? Like 60%, 60, right? So I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I don't think it should be 1-for-1. That's for sure. I don't know what their plans are, but I was thinking like, you know, maybe if your food gets down to like 60 or 50%, then you'd start losing max stamina. I think it needs to be somewhat forgiving, but we'll see what they plan. We'll see what they have planned. All right, there we go. All right, so that's all the thing, guys. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. I've watched the stream, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch a whole stream. So I'm gonna watch the whole stream when I get a chance, probably today or tomorrow. Very, very busy, man. It's really hard for me to sit down and watch an hour stream, but this is some interesting stuff. So I will definitely get around to it. Probably tomorrow. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys agree with my assessment? Do I have something wrong? You know, definitely let me know in the comments because I'm really curious. It sounds really interesting. It's going to be a lot of balance, and even Kenya G said that, you know, they're going to balance it as they go along. You know, it's going to be a balancing act. That's for damn sure. You know, some things are going to work, some aren't, and it's going to be a whole new system, and they're going to have a lot of balancing to do. Man, what the hell? You know what? I should probably be knocking these out anyway. All right, let's go with my top 3 Alpha 17 features I'm looking forward to. Dungeons 2.0. I have been on record as saying I absolutely love what they did with the high rises in Alpha 16. I think it's some next level game design. I don't see anybody else doing it, at least not in the survival genre. You know, I mean, in a voxel based survival genre, you know, game, that's next level thinking, man. Like I haven't seen it and I didn't think about it before they did it. And that's usually my criteria for how awesome something is going to be. Did I think about it before them? You know, and if I didn't, did anybody else do it? You know, and like, I can't think of anybody else that does the dungeons like that. And the dungeons are freaking awesome. And the new dungeons they have for regular houses, man, if this game could be all dungeon points of interest, that would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome. I think it's one of the strongest things this game has going for it right now that no other game has. I'm impressed. Top 3 Alpha 17 features. Number 2 that I'm most looking forward to. Improved AI. Oh my goodness. Long time coming. Do I have to really explain improved AI. I don't think I really need to, but zombies running in circles, getting caught up on things, not attacking things, not being able to deal with underground bases, not being able to deal with stilt bases. I mean, this has been a long time coming. And I take advantage of the AI sometimes too, and I'm looking forward to not being able to do that anymore. I think that's going to be awesome. Madball sent some pictures and talked about how these the new AI zombies are just tearing apart his bases, and they're really smart, and you're going to die and everything. You know, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the challenge. I think it's going to be awesome. So that's another thing. Zombie AI, can't wait. Can't freaking wait. The quest system, number 3, and honestly, this might be my number 1, to be honest. But the quest system sounds epic, man. It sounds like they're gonna have lots of cool quests. I think they dropped the ball on the quest system they have now, but the quest system they have now is more of like a first draft of the quest system. It wasn't what they wanted it to be. At least I don't think it was. That they didn't say this, but that's kind of the feeling I got. And it sounds like the new quest system is going to be awesome. Like, they're talking about, like, getting a quest to go find somebody or something and then having it spawn when you get there. I mean, we're talking MMO stuff here. And that's really awesome. Like, imagine, like, well, I mean, if you've watched me play Darkness Falls, if you see me do that one quest, find that crackpot Joe guy or whatever, basically you get the quest and then it says go find this guy or whatever, or maybe it says go to a trader. I'm not really sure, but the thing is you have to go to one of these burnt out trader areas, and basically it's just a we're talking Darkness Falls here. We're talking like it's a trader, and when you get there, it's got like a hole in the wall, a bunch of holes in the wall, and there's nobody there. And then once you get there, it spawns a bunch of zombies on you, including sometimes the named guy you need to kill. And then you kill the guy and you go turn in the quest. I mean, this is MMO stuff, man. Like, this is stuff I never thought I'd see in a survival game. And it's coming. Oh boy. Speaking of it's coming. All right, guys. I don't really want to bother killing these guys, but all right. Whoa! Swing and a miss. There you go. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, so some of those guys aren't dead yet. I get that. You know what? Why don't we just snipe them? Ugh, getting caught on stuff. Oh, I don't have any more ammo, so I guess I won't snipe them. God, this is taking too long. I'm going to pause this. I like battling zombies as much as the next guy, but that's not really what I'm doing today. And I find it hard to talk about this stuff while I'm battling zombies, so we just had to do that the easy way. All right. So let's go ahead and put these down here. All right, so quest system sounds awesome, right? Yeah, like I said, MMO stuff. Stuff will spawn. Get these resources for this guy. I'm really, really ready for a much better quest system for sure. All right, top 3 things I am worried about for Alpha 17. Now, some of these I'm worried about. Some of these, it's just not stuff I'm really interested in. I'm gonna be honest. I have nothing bad. Will this stay? Yes, it will. I gotta be honest, I have nothing bad to say about what I'm seeing in Alpha 17. Call me a fanboy if you want, but I gotta be honest, I don't see anything I really can say, oh man, that's not gonna work. But these are the things I'm concerned about or just don't care about. All right, new stamina, food, and water system. The same thing I was just talking to you guys about. I'm not a fan of not having stamina. I'm really not a fan of having less max stamina, right? I mean, like, if you start getting hungry, it's basically going to be like you died, because you're going to have that wellness type hit where your stamina is lower than it should be, instead of having, like, if your food gets down to 80%, which is, I mean, that happens all the time on day 1, your stamina is going to be at 80%, unless they do it differently. Maybe it won't be 1 for 1, or maybe you'll have like 10,000 stamina and it'll be 1 for 1. Roland said something on the forums, like it took him a couple days to run out of food. So I'm not really like 100% worried about this stuff, guys, because I got to be honest with you, I've bagged on the fun pimps in the past. Like, they'd have like an update coming out. I remember loot timers. Right? When loot timers were added to the game, I was like, this is ridiculous. And I was really hard on the fun pimps. And I was like, this is stupid. I don't know why they're doing this. Don't force us to do that. And now I'm a fan of loot timers. So, and that's, loot timers are not the only time that's happened to me. It's happened to me a couple times with the fun pimps have done with the game. And I've cried and I've bitched and moaned. And I got to tell you, every freaking time, the Fun Pimps ended up being right. So I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to doubt them. I'm just saying I'm worried about these things. But when all is said and done, when the balancing is fleshed out, these things are going to be just as fun as this game has always been. I can almost guarantee. No, not almost. I can guarantee it. I'm giving you the guarantee. I've seen what the Fun Pimps have done, and I'm telling you right now, they're going to make it work. They're going to make it work. But this is still the stuff I'm concerned about. So the new stamina, food, and water system. I'm concerned about regeneration rates going down. Although they go down, at times anyway. So whatever. Or no, actually they don't go down. They stay where they are. Well, they go up. They only go up. They don't go down. So I'm worried about the regeneration rates going down, and I'm also worried about my max stamina going down. But I have faith in the Fun Pimps. The stealth system, I don't care. I'm not every once in a while I'll do a little Shadow Man stuff and I'll kind of do a stealthy type thing. But for the most part, I don't really care much about stealth in any game I play. So the stealth stuff, hey man, for the people who love stealth, God bless you. I'm glad you're getting what you're looking for. And I want everyone to be happy. So it's not like I'm against it. It's just, I just really don't care about it very much. And the third thing, terrain and world. Go to the 7 Days to Die forums. And go to the news section. I forget what it's called. It's news or announcements or something like that. And in there they have an Alpha 17 thread. The first page, Madmole's talking about what they're doing with terrain. And I just, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm like, whatever. I just don't care that much. So I guess it's not really stuff I don't like. It's just stuff I don't really like. It just doesn't do anything for me. All right, guys, so now we're going to talk about some things that you wanted me to talk about. Perhaps you could talk about the base build on the next update. I can't talk about the base build on the next update because I don't really do my bases in experimental. Like, experimental is not really going to be a big base building thing. I do have an idea for a base that is going to be a bunch of towers interlocked. I've been trying to build it for a while now. I tried to build it on Undead Legacy. I tried to build it in a couple different places. And I've never really gotten to build the whole thing. I think I'm going to really expand that idea. And basically, it's just like towers and they're interlocked. And then eventually there'll be like a big area on the inside and I could build stuff on the inside. It's kind of hard to explain. It's really hard to explain builds though, guys. I mean, and I had an idea for a build the other day. And I think I forgot about it. Damn it. Like, I'm gonna have to do some thoughts on the builds, guys. I'm gonna have to do some thoughts on the builds. Right now, I'm not really concerned with builds. I'm more concerned with, well, I'm a little bit concerned with builds. I mean, I'm probably gonna spend my first night on a building because Madmole said you can't do that anymore. So I want to see if that's true. I'm gonna spend my first night on top of a brick building, though. Madmole stayed on the top of a wooden building for Horde Night, and it got demolished. But I don't know. I think a brick building will probably be okay. So I'm gonna spend the night on a brick building probably, and then I have an idea for those towers that are interlocked, and I've got some ideas for that. I've also got some things I have to work out in my head, but it's really hard to explain builds, guys. Like, I try, and then like people are always like, Cage, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just not good at explaining it. So, yeah, I really can't explain builds very good. Let's go to the next topic. Ways to improve the game, things you would add. All right, so one thing I would add to the game, and I'm not a game developer, and I don't know what the Fun Pimps are going through. I don't know what they talk about internally, and this is just me as a secondhand, Monday morning quarterback game developer, okay? I would stop worrying about graphics. I'm a gameplay guy over graphics. We're going to have to clean that out. I'm a gameplay guy over graphics. I'm not one of those people who are like, graphics are the end-all, be-all, and it's all that matters. No, I think gameplay matters the most. And it makes me a little upset when people say, oh, this game looks like crap. But I think the Fun Pimps see that stuff. Like, hey, this game looks like crap. And they like up the graphics to please those people. Because nobody wants to hear their game looks like crap. I get that. But for me personally, gameplay is the most important thing. And there's a lot of things I don't like about this game as far as what they've done. They've upped the graphics a lot, which have made the hordes smaller. I remember Alpha 14, we used to have some gigantic hordes. Now I really can't have those big hordes, and when I do, it lags really badly. And I'd rather see smooth gameplay and more zombies than graphics, I guess is the short of it. But like I said, they see those things and say, "Oh, your game looks like crap," and they're like, "Oh man, that must sting, right?" So they're probably like, "Nah, we got to do something about this." So I understand why they do it. I just wish we could get more zombies on screen. But it seems like they're going with less zombies and better graphics and maybe giving their zombies a little bit more, specialty, you know, maybe like more hit points, more damage or something. And then that way you don't need a lot of zombies for the challenge because the few zombies you put on screen will be tougher. So I get that. And I understand. I just want more zombies. So yeah. Things you would have done differently with your build. Oh, I don't like the way the farm came out. I like the way the farm came out. I don't like the way the pillars are below it. If I had to do the farm over again, I wouldn't put it in the same spot it's in right now. Yeah, I don't love the spot it's in because the pillars down below are not uniform. They're all over the place. And yeah, I would have done some things differently with the farm. Other than that, no, probably would have done everything about the same, honestly. Honestly, because I really like the way this base came out. I love the inner, what did I call it? The inner, I don't have it. I don't have my thing up right now. The last stand kill zone, I like the way that came out. Don't forget, guys, next Horde Night, if I get to next Horde Night before Alpha 17, I am not going to be doing repairs. All right, I'm just gonna let the zombies bang on the base, and it is day 98, right? I'm gonna have to like get ready for that Horde Night because I'm probably gonna be relying on the inner sanctum for day 98. So we need to get the inner sanctum ready. All right, we need to take care of this. There we go. I don't really know how I want to do this. I guess that'll work. Yeah, I'll figure some out. I'll figure some way out. This is good though. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I don't think they'll get caught up. Maybe I should put another one there. Let's see what we can do here. No, because they should walk right up that. And they should walk right through here. Now, they shouldn't get caught on anything here. I wouldn't think. I think that'll be pretty smooth. Pretty smooth transition for the zombies. Let me go get some repair kits. Alright, guys. What do we got next on the old talking point agenda? Plans for Alpha 17. What are you doing for the weekend streamer pass? The weekend streamer pass. Well, I'll be getting the game, and I will be playing it. I think the first thing I'm going to do is make a video or two. I'll probably make 2 videos right off the bat. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll make 2 videos right off I got to get the videos up straight away. Like, that's number 1. Once I've got the videos to a point where they're up and I'm, like, getting them on YouTube, then I will stream. I don't know when that's going to be. It depends on when it comes out. I guess it'll probably come out Friday night, I'd imagine. I don't know. I don't know. It'll probably come out Friday night, so I'll probably stream either late Friday night or early Saturday morning. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. I will probably stream Saturday morning because I got to, not only do I have to record the videos, but then I have to edit them and I have to upload them. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming Friday. Unless we get it like super early. Maybe I get home Friday. I do get home early on Fridays. Maybe. If I stream Friday, it will be a late night. And I will probably not stream Friday. I'll probably stream Saturday. Get a couple videos done on Friday. So, those are my plans. That's my plan, Stan, if that is your name. What are you looking forward to most? Okay, so we already talked about what I'm looking forward to most in Alpha 17. Are you going to play Conan Exiles or any other games you'd like to make videos on? Conan Exiles. Well, since you asked about Conan Exiles, I will tell you about Conan Exiles. I really like Conan Exiles, and nobody watched me play it. And not only did nobody watch me play it, but I don't think most people did well on YouTube with it. All the people I watch didn't really play it much. They played it a little bit, and I'm not sure why, but I don't know. People just didn't watch it. Like, Conan Exiles is a fantastic game, and it's not just a PvP game. It's not a... I mean, maybe people didn't watch me because I don't PvP in it, I guess, but it's not just a PvP game. That game is legit. Conan Exiles is a legit PvE game. It's freaking phenomenal, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why no one watched it. At least not me play it. And we were doing like end game stuff. We were doing good stuff. I don't know. I would love to play Conan Exiles, but as a YouTuber, I need people to watch my stuff in order to play it. What's next? I want to know your thoughts on Alpha 17 zombies being able to dig down. Okay, being able to dig down. I like it. I'm just a little worried about them turning the world into Swiss cheese. You know? I don't stay underground. I gotta tell you though, like, a part of me says, if people want to live underground, let them live underground, right? Part of me says, let the gamer play the way he wants to play. I don't really think there was a need to do anything about the underground stuff. Now, some of the people on the forums say, well, I want to play underground, but I also want the zombies to be able to dig down to me for the challenge. I guess that's a legit reason, but it's a legit reason. I get the feeling, though, that some people say that not because they mean it, but because they want an excuse to make it so people can't hide underground. I can't prove it, and I'm kind of saying it jokingly, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. So my gut instinct is to let people play the way they want to play. If they want to stay underground, let them. But there's people who want to like live underground and have that challenge, and that's fine. I don't see how that could be fun. Fighting the zombies on uneven terrain is terrible. It's terrible. You can't hit them. It's annoying. I don't like it one bit. I get rage filled when I fight the zombies on uneven terrain. So the idea of fighting zombies underground just makes me want to throw up in my mouth. It really does. Now, I guess you could make your own floor, make like a, some kind of stone, reinforced concrete floor, and then they'll be walking on a level ground. But whenever they're walking on ground that's not level, they go this way and then they go that way, and then the pathing is completely screwed. Now they're going to be working on the pathing, so maybe that will help, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. I don't like fighting the zombies on uneven terrain, so I would definitely not want to fight them underground. Guys, I'm losing my voice. One thing I want to say before I go, guys, is if I have anything wrong about that stream with Fubar Prime and Kenyaju, please let me know in the comments, because I was watching it at work today, and I don't think I got everything. If you guys understand the way that that system works as far as food and thirst and stamina and regeneration, I think as a general overall point, I think I have it right, that thirst is going to be your regeneration and food is going to be your stamina, your max stamina. I'm pretty sure I got that right. It's just all the balance, like the little stuff, the balancing, and what's going to mean what and where's going to go what. That's the stuff that I don't even know if the fun pips have ironed it out yet, to be honest. And even if they have, I'm guaranteeing you this stuff is going to change quite a bit in experimental, because you just don't know how balance is going to work until you've actually let a bunch of people play it. So, and like I said, if I have any of this wrong, let me know in the comments, guys. I'm kind of curious on what you guys think about this this whole drink, food, stamina, regeneration thing. But I have been going on for a while here. I still have some more stuff to talk about. I'm going to push it back to the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. And until then, take it easy.